Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Coral. I did a get ready with me video and got this little Halloween inspired look with the oranges and the golds and the deceased lip color and wearing the Chucky shirt. So yeah, if you want to listen to me talk about what's going on in my life, it is, I don't want to say dark, but I've been in a really depressed state lately, so I kind of just go on a rant. So if you guys want to listen to that, watch me do my makeup, put that shit on mute if you don't want to listen to me, and on we go. See how I got this cute look. Hello. So I found this cute tape at the dollar store or $1.25 store or whatever it's called now, and I'm gonna put it to where that way I have like a, ooh, I'm already sweaty. This way I have like a little, you know what I'm talking about, you know, I'm not a makeup artist, you know what I'm saying. And it is so cute. I love this little tape, but I'm gonna just stick it on the back of my hand to get some of the stickiness off. I'm gonna put it just like that. Now, it's been a long time since I've actually like done makeup. Typically I don't wear makeup anymore because I'm lazy and I've been hella depressed and not really wanting to get out of bed. So who the fuck does makeup when they feel like that? I do have a mirror right here, so that's what I'm doing. Is that even? Y'all. Is that even? I don't know. We're gonna just go for it and say that it's even. But yeah, I haven't really been like getting out of bed or anything really. I haven't really been wanting to do anything. Like just doing this is hard. I'm gonna go in with the mini breaker palette because they have a lot of Halloween colors and I want to kind of do a Halloween themed. So with that, the gold, the yellow, so I'm gonna kind of do like an orangey yellowy look, I think. I might come in with a different glitter, like a lighter glitter, but there's like something on my window. I don't know if y'all heard that. So yeah, I've just been having a really hard time like emotionally, and there's a lot going on in my situation that like I got off social media altogether because I just couldn't handle it. So I'm on like a social media hiatus and I'm totally okay with that because social media is completely draining. Like I'll make a TikTok here and there because TikToks are fun to me, but you know, I was doing network marketing and not really making money, and I'm not saying that like you can't make money doing it, and I'm definitely not saying like it's a pyramid scheme or anything like that because it's not, but I am not a social being, and to do network marketing you have to be social, and I don't like being social. I don't want to talk to anybody, especially when I'm depressed. I don't want to fucking talk to anybody. So that's why I was having a hard time with it. I was making decent money that was paying for my product every month, and then I was having like some extra, but it just did not work out for me, and you know what, that's okay. I know people that make really good money doing it, but they're good at being social. I am not one of those people. Oh, I forgot to put down, I was gonna put down eye stuff. Whatever, it's fine. We're gonna just make it work without eye stuff. So yeah, I was doing that, and it just became really draining because I had a lot of personal stuff going on. So I personally was just having a rough time, and I just didn't do well doing it. And that's okay. Um, like I said, I know people that make really good money doing it, but they're good at being social. And my introvert ass, depressed ass is not good at being social. So I wasn't earning, like, I stopped earning the money that I was earning from it. And so I wasn't doing well because I wasn't being social, and it's a lot of work. So people that say like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, like, it's a lot of work to build trust with people and to build relationships. It's not, the company that I was with is definitely not that, like, hey girl message, and it's definitely not that. So it takes a lot to build relationships and stuff, and I am not good at that. And I know that, and I accept that. I accept that I am not a social person. So, um, then my partner and his job, we travel. And so that is also hard because I can't get, like, for one, I'm a felon and I have a violent felony, so I can't just get a job anywhere. And then my partner likes having a traditional relationship where he's the man and earns the money, while then I support him and we travel for one of his jobs. And I'm totally fine with that. And I enjoy that. That's why reselling is, like, perfect, because I don't really have to talk to people, and then I can kind of do my own thing. But like I said, I've been kind of depressed and down lately. So I don't want to get out of bed, and that does not, you don't earn money by not getting out of bed. So I probably look hella dumb right now. Whatever. And I'm not using, like, my regular big fluffy brush that I normally use, because all of my brushes are dirty, because I hate cleaning brushes. And I have this habit of, like, I buy these Wet n Wild brushes because they're like $1. So then that way, once they're dirty, I can just toss them and I don't have to clean them. And I know that's really bad, but with inflation and stuff, I probably should just wash my brushes. I should just break down and wash them. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Just me washing all 5,000 of my brushes that I don't wash. That would be fun, right? I'm gonna kind of blend it with my finger because I'm lazy and I don't want to try to go find a different brush. So yeah, I've just been, like I said, super down in the dumps, being a negative Nancy, and it fucking sucks. And so I'm gonna put some of this shimmer in the middle. I wanted to use a lighter color, which I might, like, put some on top, but I feel like this gold fits really well. I feel like one side is, like, way golder than the other. whatever. I'm gonna just wipe this off on the floor because I don't care. And I haven't really been wearing like cover up or anything, so I'm probably gonna just wipe my face off. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of fallout, so it should be okay. But yeah, I haven't really been wearing face makeup at all, so I might put a little bit on today. I think I have some BB cream, so I might put some of that on, but I really don't like wearing cover up. As you can tell, like, I haven't been wearing cover up, and then I wore some and some of my face is all like broke out everywhere. But oh, see, perfect. Snatched. That worked out perfect. And this tape is so cute because it was only $1, so I don't care. Like, now that I'm done with it, I'll just throw it away. So cute. So yeah, so I've been down in the dumps, and then my living situation is going to be changing at the end of the month, and I am going to most likely be living out of my car. So that sucks. Yeah, so on my eyes I used these three colors. I used the double scoop, the orange crush, and which does have some glitter in it, and the slice. So I use that, and then now I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me concealer, which I really like, and I'm only going to go in with a little bit. I decided I'm not going to use cover up on my skin right now because it is broke out, and I just don't really care. I'm not going anywhere, and I don't like having a full face of makeup anyways. But I do want some of this underneath my eyes because I have bags. So yeah, so with inflation and everything, my living situation is going to be changing, and I'm the person that my partner is living with in Sacramento. So I was basically going back and forth and planned on moving to Sacramento full time. And, you know, everything was kind of working itself out. And so I was like, okay, perfect. Like, with the way gas prices were and everything, I'm going to just move. And so then we found out that my partner, and who he was living with, is basically like, okay, well, neither me or my fiance are working right now, so we're gonna charge you even more, and that's whether your girlfriend moves here or not. So charging him $800 in rent, or close to, for a tiny ass bedroom that barely fits the both of us, for one, for even me moving there. And they were like, yeah, we're gonna charge you this amount, and that's that type of thing. And it doesn't matter whether she moves here or not. Well, right now he's the only one working. He works 2 jobs to support us, and this way I don't have to work and I can do my reselling, which I find a lot of fun. And when I'm not depressed, I do okay at. Like, I'm not saying I'm like this great reseller, but I do okay at it as long as I'm consistent, right? And that's with any job. Like, when you work for yourself, as long as you're consistent, then like, do you, boo, it's gonna work out. And so, oh, I'm going in with the no filter sans filter finishing powder in the shade Porcelain, and I'm gonna just tap that underneath where I just put cream. So yeah, so basically they're gonna be charging close to $800 in rent, for, especially when we're not in town enough to do that. Our bills are kind of high right now because we're getting out of debt and paying our car payment and insurance and everything else. So, and we're not home. Like I said, we travel for one of my partner's jobs, so we're not even home half the time. I'm gonna tap some of this powder just kind of in my T-zone because I'm feeling a little greasy. So yeah, so that just was frustrating because basically we're gonna be paying $800 in rent, and I wouldn't even live there. Like, I decided, like, once that was said, I was like, okay, well then I'm not gonna move, so then that way you're not charged that. And they pretty much said, like, oh, well, we're gonna charge you that whether you move there or not. So that is just frustrating in itself, especially because this person is a family member, and like, to me, that's frustrating. So besides that, like, we're basically going to be living in my car. So by the end of the month, that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to suck, but we eventually will get an RV or a bus or something like that because we travel more than we are at home. And that is just what gonna work for our lifestyle, but it's just a matter of saving that money and being able to afford that. And with inflation, like, prices are freaking insane. Like, so if inflation is affecting you, please let me know in the comments, like, how it's affecting you, and like, I can support you emotionally, of course, and we can talk about it because it is crazy. Prices are insane. So I just, it just sucks, and we're going through a hard time right now. And like I said, I've been super, super, super depressed, like, not wanting to get out of bed, depressed, and so it sucks. Okay, so now I'm just putting a little bit of blush on, and I'm using the Beauty Blender Blush Bounce Liquid Whipped Cream Blush in Cheeky Pink. It's so pretty. I got it in a influencer box, and I am obsessed with it. I use it all the time. It just gives me such a pretty, glowy, dewy finish, but also, like, it's buildable. So you can start off small and then build it up to a nice pretty color however you want it. And I just dab it in with my finger because I don't know where my beauty blender is. It probably needs to be washed. Put a little bit on my nose, so that way I look like Rudolph the pink-nosed reindeer. So, but we're making it work, and we're trying to make the best of the situation. It's just really fucking shitty. And people tell me all the time, well, you're gonna have to get a job eventually, but that is just not the lifestyle we want. Like, we want me to work for myself, so then that way I can have the opportunity to travel with him and his job, which we both enjoy doing. So that's why we want to get an RV, because then we can just have our home with us. Okay. And then I'm also going to go in, I think, with the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad from Benefit, and I'm gonna do a little bit of the pink powder, the dandelion, and then I'm also going to use some of the Tickle highlight. So yeah, like it was hard just even to like do this video. And I've been wanting to do makeup looks so bad, and it's just hard because it's like I want to do YouTube, but I personally am so depressed that I'm barely getting out of bed, and then it irritates me and frustrates me when people are like, oh, well, why don't you just go get a job? Because Karen, I'm barely getting out of fucking bed as it is. Like, and then you want me to go work with people that I probably am gonna get frustrated with, and I'm not trying to be like rude or a bitch or anything, but that's just what's gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna be rude and I'm gonna be a bitch, and people are not gonna like it. And then, you know, so whew, I need a coffee break. Please hold. So yeah, so that's just irritating in itself as well. And I get that a lot nowadays, a lot of families have to have two incomes. Right now, we don't necessarily need two incomes. Like, we do, because eventually, like, if we want to get a studio or an RV, but we make enough that our bills are covered, and that's that. I'm going to be going in with the NYX tinted brow mascara. As you can tell, my eyebrows are like they're microbladed, but my hair is so blonde that I wish my hair was that blonde. And this is in the color Coffee, I think is the one I use. No, Espresso. So I'm gonna just fill in my hair color because it's there. I have hair there. You just can't tell. So yeah, it's just, my whole situation is kind of really shitty right now, and I know I'm like venting, and I appreciate that y'all are listening to me go on a rant, pretty much. But my mental health has been really bad, and I feel, especially because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and a lot of people don't talk about like when they're depressed or when they're going through stuff. And I know I personally don't, like, I don't want to talk to anybody when I'm depressed, but I know I need to, and I kind of shut everybody out is what I do. I personally love shutting people out. I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody when I feel like shit. And I feel like that's like a lot of people, you know, especially because we don't want to talk about our problems. And right now, inflation is insane, especially like if you're in California, you're just screwed beyond screwed. And, you know, we have to talk about these things because that's how we're going to find support, and that's how we're going to find people that we can relate to. And like I said, I have a hard time with that because I have PTSD when it comes to relationships, and that's due to situations that I've been in, and it sucks, but you know, I have to deal with it and try to get over it, I guess. But like, it sucks and it's hard, and so yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I've just been like in a weird, really shitty spot mentally, and it sucks. It sucks real bad. Okay, so I think now I'm going to put in some color below, and I think I'm going to use the yellow because I really like this double scoop yellow in this palette. It's so pretty. Maybe I'll mix the two together. Yeah, I'm gonna mix the two. So I'm gonna mix the double scoop, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of this orange crush on top of it because I can. Because I want to. Yeah, I've wanted to do like more. So that's another thing too, like with depression, is I procrastinate and then I don't want to do anything. So I've been wanting to do YouTube on a consistent basis, and I can't seem to fucking do it because I can't get out of my own head. So it just is super, you know, it's one of those things that people don't talk about. Like, people don't talk about when you're depressed and you procrastinate and don't want to do shit and that's your life. And, you know, especially because I did get out of a toxic work environment, so I also don't want to go back to like a normal retail job either. Like, I just don't. The last job that I had, like my last full-time job, was really bad, and I don't want to go back. Like, that scares me, and I don't want to go back to something like that. Okay, now, and y'all know I'm blind, like, right? Like, I cannot see or shit, so I have to keep putting everything up like hella close to my face because I'm like, I can't see. So I'm gonna go in with the Falsies Lash Lift Waterproof Maybelline New York, and this is the brownish black color. All right, and then I'm gonna let that dry before I put another layer on, and I'm gonna put some freckles on, I think. I don't judge me based on my freckle game, because I have been using the brow microfilling pen, by, yes, I've been using this, okay? I can't even say it. The Brow Microfilling Pen by Benefit, not Maybelline, Benefit. Oh my gosh. And I just been dotting the crap out of my face. So if you do faux freckles, what do you use? Tell me in the comments below, because I want to know. I want to know what you're using. Oops. I totally just dotted my nose hella bad. Just wipe that off a little bit. And then I just like to go through and kind of pat it in. Just a little faux look. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in. I took some swatches, but I think I'm gonna go in with Deceased from Jeffree Star. It's a little bit dry because, like I said, I don't wear makeup, so couldn't even tell you the last time I bought makeup. Really sad for me. Sorry, I do have a mirror right here, so I'm gonna line my lips. And I'm using Clinique's quick liner for lips and tints, and I love this color, which is Intense Blush. This is like a perfect color for me and my small nude lips. And my lips are tinted as well. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's like a perfect color for me. It's a little dry. Okay, I'm gonna go get Cute real quick. Like, let me fix this and we'll be back. Okay? Okay, y'all, this is my finished look. I just kind of curled my hair. Don't mind my dreads, they're wild. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and if you've made it this far, please put a black heart or an orange heart in the comments below. I would much appreciate it. Such because that way I know you guys are making it through these videos. You know what I'm saying? And then for my shirt, I put on my Chucky Free Hug shirt because always. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.